Now this is where I come into the story. You see, Aspasia, my aunt eventually got sick of this whole ruling thing, and so she decided to hold an arm wrestling contest among cousins to determine who would become the new leader. And naturally, I, with my amazing strength and military prowess, won! And I was then recognized as a true Diar, which would now become a Diar, really, as a great general. There I stood, I put on my hat, put on my monocle, and set off to the island to rule instead of my great aunt, and bringing you military order and all of that to Tropico, and if necessary, force this whole Tropico Accord to be signed by force of arms. Ah!
The election results are in. Thanks to a clever interpretation of the numbers, we've decided that you have won. Presidente.
Well, finally then, I came to power. Augustus Diar, as I was originally called. And I would bring about a true battle on global warming with my military skills, and a battle on crime as well as rebels and all the other scum infesting the island. So let's get right down to it. We need to find these, Come on, you little rebel. Take me to your leader, so I can have him executed. Move along. Protesters, eh? Are the tanks all, fueled up? No? Oh well, let's find them out and talk with them, I suppose. Ah, yes, the new city. What do they want?
Show the other world leaders who is the best, Presidente. Let us wave something in their faces. Something big and impressive.
Well, my people seem to know what I like. I'm glad to hear it. Let's get a whole giant research facility going to study these mystical things and such. I'm sure all of that can be explained with science. Well, let's do it over here then, and people can walk at it straight away. See, let's put it straight. There we go. Here will do.
I am so furious. I cannot believe what...
The rebels attacking? How galling. They will do nothing of the sort. My aunt may have been sweet and romanticized their little uprising, but I do not. Their rights to weapons will be taken away. Only my military might will handle this matter. Fighting in the street. How galling. Yes, go on, my soldiers, gun them down. Watch as they run. Pathetic. Unfortunately, now their leaders are killed in the crossfire, most like. Now I have a problem finding them, or finding new ones again. Oh well. I think we have enough money to make another one of those floating apartments that we were apparently working on. Strange. Things seem to be going a bit differently than I remembered. Oh well. Right next to the nuclear vessel. Yes. You know what? I'm going to make 2 right away. And then update them straight away, so we have that matter handled. And of course, they have to pay out the neck to live here. So, what's our next job for signatures?
I have a feeling that if we make enough fuss in the media about something positive, the EU delegates will flock to participate.
A legalized substance ban. I like that idea.
I like the sound of that slogan, Mr. President.
Yes!
I'm sure it will make the unsophisticated crowd dream about primitive frivolity set in a pristine tropical paradise.
After initial measures reach the park, we'll start the second phase of the campaign. A series of advertising to raise park awareness. Yes! Let's issue that order for legalized substances. Versus foreign relationship? What do I care?
Good show, old chap. You secured the signatures of the 5 superpowers, and many other countries will follow in their footsteps, but there are still some tough customers we need to deal with.
Who might these tough customers be?
Madagascar delegates seem to need our help, old fruit. They want to get
Old
rid of a
fruit?
couple of wacky lemurs and some crazy penguins.
What are penguins doing on Madagascar? They're not native. The government cannot simply throw the animals off the island, otherwise they'd risk a major decline in tourism profits. If we host these creatures on Tropico, life for all Madagascar citizens will be significantly improved. Have a national park. Don't we already have? Oh no, we don't have one.
Mr. President, the
Work on
Swiss
it.
delegates fear the repercussions for their herds of beloved bovines if they sign the Tropico Protocol.
Well, and we can turn them into burgers. That'll solve the matter. I like burgers and steak. As you know, cows tend to produce a lot of methane in the form of flatulence. Yeah, that's funny. If the Swiss sign the protocol, they'll have to install a greenhouse gas filter on their famous cows. That's a bunch of bullshit. Ha-ha! I made a pun there. Thus, they demand that we amend the protocol before they promise anything. They want a bribe. Fine. Here we go. Here's a bribe. I have enough in my account for that. What's next?
Good heavens, old chum. The Australian delegates who agreed to sign the Tropico Protocol were all bitten by platypuses. Platypuses.
Platypussies! Good one, old chap. Anyway, the situation is dire, apparently. Dire. Australia doesn't have enough antidote for all the delegates. Unless we provide them with some, as fast as possible, signatures... Oh, that's all too easy. We export a lot of pharmaceuticals
Presidente,
already.
It's so hot outside that I saw 2 palm trees fighting over a dog.
The drought is a serious threat to our crops. Some of the plantations may stop working altogether. This one's enough of intense heat will drive people loco and make them do crazy things like buildings down. What was that ping? Apparently it's all hot. We'll live with it. It does drop our profit margins a bit. It's a good trade. Maybe we can sell some pharmaceuticals. Not at the moment. Can sell more cars. Apparently they love our cars. Have to smuggle them out of the country even. Maybe the cannons that we installed on the latest models helped. I think that's it. The effectiveness improves. Oh yes. Let's make some more rum. Why not? I could do with a drink. Where is my drink? Oh, that was the bottle off my table. The empty one, that is. Oh. It's on fire. We can't have that.
Code 6, 105 North Avenue 52.
Not that I care all that much. Honestly, having it rebuilt is cheaper. Oh well. Ah. Champagne for my officers, I like it. Here. Our funds are dropping a bit. That's not good. Someone please sell something. That's import. We don't need import. Tourists, come here with your money. We need it. Aspasia seems to have set us down a spiraling debts issue. They're paying so much for our cars. Seriously, please export something. I mean, we're even selling wonderful drugs. I mean, wouldn't that give me money? Ah, that's science lab is already done. Excellent. Maybe we're just paying people too much. That might be the case. Ah, here comes the money! Ha ha! Oh, our wonderful Roadhog warriors are being sold. That's what I call the cars. Well, that gives us money for that national park. Where is it? Luxury. Oh, here we go. Based on beauty. Well, let's put it... That works. That doesn't. Alright, here we go. Yes, come and land and give us money. I mean, the tourists should have to love this heat wave. Nice bit of sun. I'm not a big sun person, honestly. So I'll be staying indoors and drinking lots of champagne in my office. Where's my glass? Let's see. Ah! No time for drinking. It's time for... Oh, this is fire.
Victory, Presidente! With the help of my secret rain dance technique, I was able to defeat the drought. And it only took me 5 months.
You'd have to teach me that dance, Penultimo. Very curious about it. Look, is it worth to extinguish this house? Should I just let it burn? I mean, 2,000, that's a lot. Criminals, eh? I do not like criminals. Tempted to banish them.
We are as small dust motes in the grand scale of the universe.
Speak for yourself,
Fortunately,
Penultimo.
we can take it out on others and make them feel even smaller. Let's make the building so huge that our citizens feel small and insignificant. It seems logical to me that then we would become more significant and much larger than dust motes. Maybe as large as tennis balls.
Oh, I'm far larger than a tennis ball. Ah, nice bit of rain. I'm usually happy when it rains, and when things are complicated. Then I really feel appreciated. And that's why I'm happy when it rains. So let's keep our eyes out for rebel scum, shall we? Where are the rebel scum? Are you rebel scum? No, you're just criminal scum. I'll deal with you later. Protest. Well, if it's a good idea like the other one, I'll humor these people.
A chap on the streets told me that salvation is knocking on our door. I thought he was a priest, although it is possible he was simply drunk.
Simply drunk? There's nothing simple about being drunk, sir. Oh, people dying of starvation, so we need more food, apparently. And a church. We'll arrange that. Where? Cathedral? No, that's a bit too much. But a little church? Yeah, why not? Maybe put it somewhere in a corner or something. Apparently not. Oh well. Oh yes, we can put it here. Right next to it. Then the road can continue next to it. Right next to the science building. Axel will mix science with religion. We call it researchology. That sounds good. What's the job?
I was astonished to find out that the Vatican has the largest carbon dioxide emissions per capita. They are generated during the elections for a new pope.
How does that work? Is it because everything they spout is shit? Is that the implication? I appreciate that joke, actually. For weeks, even months, the council burned fires out to announce the results of their votes with black and white carbon dioxide emissions. Of course, this is extremely polluting, and Vatican delegates insist on that tradition. The burning will go on. We have to provide them a new eco-friendly fuel that produces less emission. Natural gas, that might be tricky as we use a lot of that ourselves. Oh well, we'll give it some thought. Oh, there goes another bottle. Resource of oil, natural gas. Yes, please. 34% pollution.
I am so furious.
Oh, more rebels, eh? Let's watch how they flounder and die. I still want to kill them. Find their leader. Oh well. I was upgrading this actually, and... Well, there's no one working there, so there's no point in increasing its fracking capabilities. Maybe we should just hire some people. There we go. Produce natural gas based on number of plantations. Yes! Yes! Coal? No, we don't need coal. Consumes 100. Well, you have plenty of electricity, so let's reduce that pollution. What's going on?
Whoa, old chap.
Whoa!
You know that the EU is giving huge grants for green energy. Now,
Yes.
technically, Tropico is not in Europe, but I'm sure they'll overlook that tiny detail.
Begun filing out the EU paperwork for green energy grant. It shouldn't take more than a year to complete. In the meantime, you should build some wind turbines. We will think on this. We would need to have something... Honestly, I'd rather shoot these rebels, so...
Here I come to save the day. Tropico needs us once again, my trusty sidekick, Yarn Boy.
Yes, Penultimo! Snap out of it! Snap out of it! Right. Let's get on to it. That's solved.
What ho, old chap.
I'll
Did
get
you
on this
know-
mission. A wind farm, eh? How much are those? Let's see. Where are those? Oh, over here. 6,000. Ground and near shores. High upkeep. Alright, that's fine. Can I put it right here? Sadly, no. This seems a good spot. Now, get it done quickly. You can stop using the natural gases if I have enough power from that. No, they're mostly using coal. It's actually good. It's a natural gas. We want to export that. So there may be a deal for natural gas. Now let's import. These deals are bad, and the world economy should feel bad. Oh well. The rebels overpowered our defenses. How did they do that? Filthy rebel scum! You'd have just got here before I could.
I am so glad that there is a new church on the island. Jesus taught us many important things like surfing and
Oh?
turn the other cheek. I often disregard that last rule and punch the guy instead, but I always feel guilty afterwards.
So we need some military here, eh? I think we should build something to keep them busy. Giant laser! Disintegration of enemy squads, building and personnel. Oh, that is tempting. I'll think on that. Better be careful with my money. This economy is a lot of up and down swings. Why are they too low effectiveness? Why is it so ineffective? No workers, eh?
You have reached the European Union Reward Center. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes.
I think that's just you, Penultimo. Immigrants, eh? Or free housing. 10 free houses, that could be worth something. We'll make our own money. I think houses will do. I said it would be a good idea. Houses to put more houses around here, because we have a lot of shacks. I don't like shacks. I think we'll put them around here somewhere. Or not, because for some reason I can't place them there. Cursed building permits and rules and regulations! I will have my revenge one day. I will just put a bunch of them there. That's a good idea. One here. Some over here. How many do I still have left? Can I put more? Oh, here, of course. Here. Yeah, there's a bunch of shacks here, so let's put some houses around here. Still free. Good. And one house over here. Yes! Should hopefully solve the housing problem a bit. Well, we'll build those up. Next time we'll see how we can export some gas. Besides, you know, the old-fashioned way. Ah! Good day. Until then. Glory to Tropico!